Oh, hold on a second. Let me get in character to be on camera. No, I'm just kidding, man. I try to be as authentic as I can possibly be. Hello to all my beautiful, cool people that have found my channel somewhere along out there in the wilderness of the internet. How are you doing today? Thank you, I'm good. I want to tell you guys the story, not anything about drugs today, about my cat G. Just the letter G. If you've seen any other videos, I'm sure you've seen this cat. 8 years ago, I was not the same person I am today, not even close. I didn't have any kind of affinity for animals. I was pretty anxious and had a bad temper. And I had got these two little kittens from someone, and was working a 40-hour-a-week job in construction. There was no way I could take care of these little kittens because they were separated from their mother out of my dad's house. They had torn some stuff down and cut some grass, and they were just these kittens there. And so we didn't want them to die. I took them. And they were really, really cool. They were kind of like tiger stripes and everything, and they were twins. And I had them, and so it just wasn't working. It was summertime. I couldn't keep them in the car. And so I ended up giving them to somebody else and didn't have any cats. And so I lived in Fraser, which is a really ghetto area of Memphis, Tennessee. I lived on a street called Clifton in this house that was a shack, and most of my friends and family made fun of it. Everybody made fun of it. Most people wouldn't even go in it. I loved it. That was the thing. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I just loved it because it was my house. I needed a house at the time. I needed to be alone, and it worked for me. I was excited. So these people that lived down the road came up to me with a little baby cat, and it was black, and they were like, we're moving to an apartment. We can't take this cat, and we know that you had some and you lost them, so do you want it? And I just felt like obligated more so than anything to take this cat. I didn't want it. I didn't want a black cat. Sorry, G. I just didn't. And so I just, was whatever. And so I took it. And the first night it drove me crazy. I'd never had a cat before, and I didn't have any doors in my shack. Like I said, it was a shack. There was literally holes to the outside, and I couldn't get this cat to stay in the freaking room. Like, no matter what I put in there, the cat would come over it, and it would climb on me in the night when I just got back to sleep. Meow, meow. She's just right on me right here, like how she is now. Just right there. Just meow. It drove me insane. I was so upset. And I just hated this animal. I regretted the day that I ever fixed my brain to think about taking it. And so, anyways, time goes by. We move out of the shack, G and I. Um, I was rough with G. I was mean to G. I was not the same person I am now. And I've begged God for forgiveness and G for forgiveness of how I used to be. And in the new house, she was nothing but a nuisance to me. And I chunked her outside one night, and that was that. I wanted to get rid of her, and I thought, the cat would just go away. And the next day, she was just meow, meow, right outside. And even at the time, I couldn't believe it. At the time, it aggravated me that she wouldn't go away, but at the time, I did almost respect her a little bit, or whatever. I thought it was weird she was still there. And I did notice it. Her resilience and just her commitment to stay with me was unbelievable. I couldn't break the force. And so, and I was trying. And so the thing was, a little more time went by, and just one night, I don't remember what had happened, but I'm going to say it like this. She had done something, and I feel like she had peed on the carpet right in front of me. That's what I think it was. And I had just gotten so mad, dude. It was unhealthy mad. And God doesn't, I don't believe, speak to people. I don't think that it really works that way. I think more so like you will have visions and ideas, not even visions, you'll have premonitions or just something like a feel of two ways to go on a decision. And God will show you this, and ultimately you make the choice. And it was like this, not a vision, it was just in this thought process in this area that I got to in my mind. And had decided, like, basically that God had given me this idea that I wouldn't have thought on my own. I'm trying to put it in words so you can understand what happened. Let me switch over to another video.